Good evening, everyone, and welcome to St. Thomas More Cougar Stadium. St. Thomas More taking on Sulphur tonight. KLAF has got high school football for you. Second week in a row, we got a 4A matchup versus 5A. So stick around for some good action tonight. Barry Sherman going to be joined by Jay Walker in a little bit. We're going to see a good title matchup here between 4A team taking on a 5A team for the second week in a row. We mentioned that. This time, St. Thomas More coming off of a loss. They're 0-1, but looking to rebound. Sulphur came in tonight 1-0. Got a win over a Texas team last week. They're a big squad, so stick around for great action. And St. Thomas More junior varsity cheerleaders and the Sparklers are going to take us out. We got high school football for you here on KLAF.
Hello, this is David Holder, pastor of the growing and exciting Sulphur's First Baptist Church. We're proud to bring you this encore presentation of the Sulphur High versus St. Thomas More football game. In the game of life, winning is more than just scoring goals. Winning is all about our personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Jesus was a winner in every way, and those who choose to join his team by making him Savior and Lord find that though the battle may get tough and the participants get weary, finding what is waiting at the finish line is well worth the struggle. If you don't know Jesus as your Savior, you can invite him into your life. The Bible says that whosoever shall call upon his name shall be saved. And that's a promise to you and me. Being willing to turn from your sins to trust Christ as Savior and find forgiveness is the hardest and easiest decision you'll ever make. He's as close as the mention of his name. Sulphur's First Baptist Church is located at 401 South Huntington Street, just south of downtown.
Cougar Stadium, St. Thomas More High School, and high school football on KLAF. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jay Walker. You've already met Barry Sherman, who dissed me in the open tonight in order to be surrounded by pretty girls. Thanks, guy. Appreciate you.
No problem. Wow. I had pity on you. I know you're a married man.
Well, my feelings are a little hurt, but that's okay. It's not a problem. You know, we're going to have a ball here tonight. And I'll tell you why. And you'll be able to see it, in fact, on your screen. Sulphur, in their infinite wisdom, has got white jerseys with gold numerals, and we're going to play in the rain.
Whitfield, yes.
And so we do not expect that those numbers, which are tough to see before you even start the game, will be legible at all by the time the second half rolls around. Please remind me to write a letter to the folks over at Sulphur, just suggesting to them that maybe they try blue numerals and gold pants next time.
I think we need to go ahead and come up with a couple of names and numbers that we're just going to, if we're in doubt, that's who's going to get the ball.
That's it. That's what I'm stressing.
Mike Smith with the carry.
Yeah. Sulphur, an impressive win over Lumberton, Texas to start the season. And St. Thomas More ran into a buzzsaw by the name of Karen Crow. Jody Gautreau is going to kick things off for the Golden Tours. This one is underway. Return out to the 28-yard line. And that is where St. Thomas More will put it in play first and 10 as Ben Moody brought it back. Moody will line up at the flanker spot. There's your Bell South offense. Richard Connor, who was a wide receiver a year ago, moves now to the quarterback spot. And there you see the offensive line. They're on the 28, first down and 10. Taylor Tuchette, the lone running back, and he's going to get the carry on first down. But the Sulphur defense is up to the challenge. This is a good Sulphur defense. And, of course, they do play at a higher classification. Gabe Bieber made the stop, and there's the Bell South defense for the Golden Tours.
As you mentioned, Jay, a good win for Sulphur last week, beating a team out of Texas. Of course, St. Thomas More, second week in a row, they're taking on a 5A school, taking up a notch in classification, hoping for better results than they had last week against Carencro.
3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. As Connor on second down wants to throw it, but now he's being chased. He'll have to run, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And again, this Sulphur defense doing a fine job. This time it was Matt Goodwin to come up with the tackle. Loss of about a half yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11. We are just underway at Cougar Stadium. Jay Walker, Barry Sherman, we're glad you're with us. Of course, happy to welcome back Angel Webb Stanford to the telecast. Missed her last week, but she's here with us tonight, and we'll be visiting with her as the evening progresses. 3rd down and long. Connor loads the shotgun. And on 3rd down, again in trouble, trying to scramble up the middle, gets the yard of scrimmage +1, fumbles the football. But there to fall on it for STM is David Whittington. But it will bring up 4th down, and the Cougars, 3 plays, 1 yard, will have to kick it away.
Jay, before the game got a chance to go down on that side where Sulphur was warming up, that is a big Sulphur team we're talking about here. Not just in the fact that they got numbers, they're 5A school, but big in terms of size. And right now they're kind of put a little hurting on the offensive line for St. Thomas More.
They get the punt away. And it is picked up, and that was probably a mistake, and they're really fortunate that they didn't have to pay a bigger price than no yardage on the return. Getting it for Sulphur was Nick Rogers. And Sulphur will take over good field position at their own 38-yard line as Dal Fuselier. As you take a look at the Bell South offense for Sulphur. High formation on 1st down. Tailback is Derek Montgomery. And on 1st down, it's Montgomery with the carry, but nothing doing as Matt Doucette was there to slam him down. Here you get a chance to look at the Bell South defense for St. Thomas More. Matt Doucette from the defensive end position. They play a 4-4, do the Cougars. And you know, their offense has always gotten an awful lot of pub because it's very inventive, Barry, but they've always been a solid defensive team, and maybe their defense over the years hasn't gotten enough credit.
I think you're absolutely right, Jay. They kind of been overshadowed.
Play action. Fuselier wants to throw it. Got his pass away, found the big tight end, and then got separated from the football, I think. No, he did hold on. Took a really good pop, but hung on to the football. And you can see from that shot right there, it's raining pretty good right now here at STM. We're not surprised to see the rain. We do not expect it to last the entire game. Should be an off and on type of thing, but right now it's on.
A little tight end drag across the middle there. Good pickup, positive yardage after they had lost a yard on 1st down.
3rd down and about 3. From the 46-yard line in Sulphur territory. Fuselier running the option, got tripped up at the line of scrimmage, and it goes down. It was Ben Mouton who got a piece of him. And Fuselier wasn't able to hold his footing, so it will be 4th down after no gain, and the Tours will have to kick it away.
Excellent defensive series there for St. Thomas More after having a pretty short punt, good field position for Sulphur. Get in the backfield, take down Montgomery on the first play. Gave up some yards in 2nd down, but great penetration there, as he mentioned, by Moody to get into the backfield, and now it's even gotten harder to rain out on the field.
Moody is the deep man as Chris Broussard gets ready to kick it away. He'll meet it at the 35-yard line. Low snap, but he does a nice job. Gets his kick away. Moody takes it at the 22 and just slips and falls right there. And footing is going to be a problem throughout this football game. And I'm here to tell you, it is really raining hard now. 1st down and 10. St. Thomas More after the exchange of punts. The net was a loss of about 3 yards. 1st and 10 Now it's about 7 yards. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
We do have a flag on the play.
Yes, we do. It goes against STM. And that will back them up even further. Probably a holding or an illegal use of hands will move the ball back to about the 12-yard line.
Preliminary indication by Russell Ardoin was there was illegal use of hands. That's normally a legal block in the back. Of course, high school added that rule last year.
I am sure that those guys in the striped shirts are just thrilled over this weather tonight.
You make mention of people out there that follow the high school games normally see a 5-man crew on most high school games. This week, Lafayette Association of Officials has so many games to cover that they were unable to field a 5-man crew.
Block in the back by the offense. First down.
So they have to go with 4-man crews?
4-man crews on every game that Lafayette's covering this week. So this week we've got White Hat Russell Ardoin, umpire Jim Morgan, linesman Steve Leger, and line judge Larry Brown. A veteran crew, though, with only 4.
First down and 10 yards to go. Moody straight ahead, got about a yard or 2. But you're right. This is a very big, physical Sulphur defense, and that line of scrimmage is going to be tough for the Cougars to crack tonight.
Yeah, you'd expect St. Thomas More to try to get something going outside, but the problem here now becomes that with the footing as bad as it's going to be, the field conditions, that's going to be even tougher to do.
Second down, split backs this time. This is Touchette. Touchette shakes one tackle and winds up with a decent gain. The tackle for Sulphur, Joe Kelly, brought him down as he got out across the 15-yard line to about the 18. Brings up third and about 3. Here's the Slimco replay.
Of course, you see Touchette cutting it back in here. The other thing that happens when we do have wet conditions like that, sometimes it's harder to wrap people up. You saw it right there. Sulphur had a hard time taking Touchette down.
Third and 3. Connor hands it off to Moody, and Moody got nothing. Maybe a yard. Off the right side. As Sulphur's Cody Gann came up to make the stop. He's going to be about a yard and a half shy of the first down. So on fourth down, Jim Hightower sends in the punting unit. That'll be fourth down for the Cougars. It's 4th and 1. We are almost halfway through the first quarter. We don't expect the ball to be in the air a lot because of the weather. And we've got, looked like encroachment. St. Thomas More may get a first down out of this.
Well, it looked like they were bringing in the punting unit there, Jay, but at the last minute they line up on the line of scrimmage and try to draw them offside.
On the defense, first down.
First down and 10. Cougar offense comes back onto the field. Ball just shy of the 25-yard line. Now, we had a game last week that lasted a good while because the ball was in the air a lot. Already, we're more than halfway through the first quarter of play. On first down, trying to keep the football is Connor. He instead was kept by the Sulphur defense, and once again along with Cedric Allison. And very quickly, let's go downstairs to Angel, brought to you by Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. Angel?
Well, guys, an interesting fact that I found out before the game, number 49, Steven Hernandez, was recruited to be the punter just Wednesday out of PE class due to the injuries that STM is suffering. We also found out that they lost 32 seniors this year, so tonight's game will be a good one. Y'all stay tuned.
Thanks, Angel. Her features are brought to you by Landry Harris Insurance, a professional insurance corporation. Pass batted down there by Cedric Allison.
Your chance to look in real close there. That is umpire Jim Morgan. He's got the football underneath the towel, trying to keep it as dry as possible up until the snap of the ball. Rain has let up a little bit here, and in fact, it's let up a considerable amount. Should make conditions a little bit better for the guys out there.
Snap back, Connor, quarterback draw, try to cut it to the outside, slips one tackle, and gets out to the 29-yard line. He picked up about 5 or 6 yards. But that'll bring up 4th down, and the Cougars will have to punt. Karen Crow has drawn first blood over at the open-air Crow Dome tonight. They lead West Monroe by the score of 7-0 in the first quarter.
Another one of the great matchups, and that one with West Monroe coming down to South Louisiana. Of course, we know that Karen Crow will have to return that trip next year.
Snap back, and a good kick away. It's going to take a St. Thomas More roll inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line. That's where the Tours will put it in play. 1st and 10. Tonight's KLAF High School Game of the Week is brought to you in part by Lafayette Coca-Cola. Also brought to you by Courtesy GMC and Courtesy Hyundai Isuzu. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Sulphur at the 36-yard line. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Timeout.
We're going to have a timeout. 4:19 to go in the first. We're scoreless, and we're back right after this on KLAF.
Camping is fun when you select your camper or motorhome from Stevens RV. This has been our best year ever, and because of it, we have over 60 pre-owned trade-ins available for quick sale. This is absolutely the largest selection of previously owned campers and motorhomes in Acadiana. Hunters and fishermen stop by for the lowest camper prices of the year. But if they aren't low enough, make us an offer. Lenders on site with special terms, rates, and on-the-spot approvals. Many RVs require no money down. There's no better time than right now. For the best selection, come to Stevens today. Sale ends Saturday at 5 p.m.
Football town. I know my team needs me.
And without my boys, the game could be lost. It's football town.
I know it can make a difference.
You could win season football tickets to LSU, McNeese, UL Lafayette, Southern or Southern Miss, or other great prizes. See specially marked bridge packs and 20-ounce bottles of Coca-Cola.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. 1st down, Sulphur at the 36-yard line. Give the eye back on 1st down. Boy, and, one of the things, if you watch that play, and if we have a replay on it, one of the things that if you're watching at home and you're a younger person thinking about playing football, I want you to watch how Derek Montgomery's legs never stop moving. They wrapped him up, and he kept his legs churning, picked up about another 5 yards. Evidently, we won't be able to show it to you again, but very impressive the way he looked. Wound up picking up 8 yards at 2nd down and 2. This time it's the fullback, and he'll have the 1st down. As the ball given off that time to Michael Jones. That'll bring it 1st and 10. Sulphur at the 48-yard line. And as the Eurythmics once said, here comes the rain again.
Ooh. I think this might even be harder than it was earlier, Jeff. It's definitely bigger. You mentioned Montgomery. Montgomery coming off a good game last week at 135 yards.
Referee indicates dead ball, personal foul against the Cougars.
That's not good. Dead ball personal foul against the Cougars. That'll march off another 15. And that will get Jim Hightower doing a slow burn on the sidelines. No, actually probably get him doing a fast burn on the sidelines. Coaches hate dead ball personal foul penalties.
Especially in a night like tonight where it looks like you're going to have to play a little battle of field position. At least that's where it looks like early. And this is going to take Sulphur deep into, well, it's going to take him inside the 40-yard line for St. Thomas More.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at about the 37, 1st down and 10.
Ball at the Cougar, 37-yard line, 1st and 10.
Bueselaire on 1st down. Hands the ball off, and once again it's Montgomery, and he gets this time inside the 35. About the 34 for a pickup of 3.
Jay, there was a thought that there's a possibility that Derek Montgomery might not play tonight. He might have had a little nagging injury himself. After that first carry, the first series, saw him hobbling a little bit, but as you mentioned, the leg drive, it looks like he's okay right now.
Second down, Montgomery again, but not this time. Number 96 for STM, Dan Gay, made the tackle.
Brought down by number 96, Dan Gay.
Dan, a two-sport athlete, also plays basketball. And yes, his dad does have the same name.
Outlet pass to Deion Brown. Up ahead to Graylin Warner, and Alonzo Allen with the dunk.
Third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the St. Thomas More 35-yard line. Fusilier looks to throw. Got his pass out, and it's caught at the 30. Cut to the inside, and still on his feet, going to be stopped. It looks about a yard or two shy of the first down, but they are in 4-down territory. And the pass completed to Kevin Rishi.
Number 36 of the Cougars, Chad Cranford.
And it will bring up fourth.
Once again, the rain has let up a little bit. Good pickup there. Close to a first down.
The 28-yard line. It'll be 4th down for the Tornadoes.
Ricci gave up a few yards there, looking like he was trying to cut it back inside. Maybe if he would have just caught the ball and going straight ahead, go for the sticks, he might have been able to pick up the first down.
4th down and a couple. Jones and Montgomery are the running backs, and it's going to be Jones straight ahead. First down. Inside the 25 to about the 23. Tornadoes go for it on first down behind the big offensive line.
Michael
Jones broke at one tackle, and that was all he needed to break.
Number 20 of the Cougars, Jeremy Dupley. First and 10.
From the 24, first down. We've got a minute 35 left to play. In the first quarter.
Right now, it looks like Sulphur's going to be content just to try to wear St. Thomas More down a little bit, try to use their size advantage.
On first down, busted play. Tried to hand it to Jones, and Jones wasn't there. Fusilier paid the price that time. And Frank Berry. No, we go the other way. Derek Lemoyne along with Scott Hargrove.
Derek Lemoyne.
There to make the tackle. Loss on the play of about a yard and a half.
Second and 11.
And the clock now inside of a minute.
It's a bad feeling when you're a quarterback, you turn around to hand the ball off, and there's nobody there to hand it to.
Again, Jones and Montgomery, but we've got an official's whistle here and a clock stoppage.
We actually had a flag thrown in by the umpire there.
We did.
We have a flag. Dead ball.
Procedure. White.
Procedure against
5-yard penalty will go against Sulphur. Move it back to the 30-yard line and bring up second and about 16.
Yeah, interesting call there. We don't normally see the umpire throw the flag in there like that on the procedure. I wonder if possibly the Sulphur center did something illegal with the ball there, trying to adjust it and maybe simulating the snap of the ball.
15.
So from the 30, they'll do it again. They've wound the clock, which is now inside of 40 seconds to go. St. Thomas More and Sulphur are scoreless. On second down, the handoff to Montgomery, and he gets inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. And that should be the last play of the first quarter. In there for St. Thomas More on the play was Jeremy Dupuis. And that will be the end of the first quarter of play. We've gotten through one here at Cougar Stadium, trying to dodge the raindrops. Your score is St. Thomas More nothing, Sulphur nothing. Back with the second quarter after this on KLAF.
We have an official timeout. That's the end of the first quarter. The score.
Courtesy GMC is having its big summer savings sale.
2003 GMC Sierra 4-door, now only $18,990. $68.67 off MSRP.
2003 Sonoma, now only $99.90 with several to choose from.
GMC Envoy, now only $22,399. Save over $7,100.
2003 Yukon SLE, now only $26,399. That's a savings of over $9,000.
GMC, we are professional grade.
A big truck, a small truck, Courtesy's got your truck, man.
Experience live Saints action from the Louisiana Superdome, featuring a versatile running back, Pro Bowl receiver.
And he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Joe Horn, corner of the end zone.
And an explosive defense.
1, 2, 3, hey!
Throwing into the end zone, Joe Horn leaping down for the touchdown. Tailback McAllister
Diving to the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
The 2003 New Orleans Saints. Call now for tickets.
Second quarter of play. And right away, we're going to get a timeout as Sulphur will call it. We'll go ahead and take the break. We'll back right after this. Fusilier rolling to his left has the ball knocked away and then caught and moved forward. What in the world was that?
Well, deflected pass, and the offensive lineman got a dream there. He was able to take in a reception after the defensive deflection and picked up a couple of yards after the catch. Tonight's KLF High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Lafayette Coca-Cola, courtesy GMC Truck, and courtesy Imports.
An illegal shift was called against Sulphur.
So unfortunately, offensive lineman doesn't get credit for the reception. Oh,
I see.
He won.
That'll bring up fourth down as the play didn't mean nothing. We have some, just saw some lightning over in that direction. I don't know my north and south from east and west here at this place, but what looks like I think is the south.
Let's try to at least give credit there. I think that was number 65, Jimbo Hill, who on the reception. So he's got one catch for no yards.
You go, Jimbo. Fourth down.
Once again, 4-down territory looks like here for Sulphur.
But they're going to send in the punting unit, and we are going to get a whistle and a delay of game call. So that'll move them back another 5 yards.
They definitely want to punt it now.
And they, and if the plan was to punt, it's not a shock that maybe they would take a delay of game because the ball was at the 28.
Delay of game, offense, 4th down.
But you wonder why earlier in the drive it was 4-down territory, and now it's not.
Well, I think maybe the fact that they had 13 or 14 to go had something to do with it this time around. Good snap, got the kick away, going for the coffin corner, hits at the 10, hits at the 5, and is going to be blown dead at the 1-yard line. It just didn't get any better than that.
Wow, that's an impressive punt there. Ball obviously tried to angle it to the near sidelines, and with the wet conditions was able to hold it, fight it. I guess a lot like one of your pitch shots, Jay.
One of my pitch shots?
I don't know. I know you probably would have to be better at that than I am, so I was giving you credit.
Well, appreciate you, but no. First down and 10 yards to go. Connor, well, it's not Connor. Moody, I believe. At any rate, straight ahead.
There are flags on the play.
There are flags down.
Referee indicates dead ball procedure against the Cougars.
Well, that'll move it about 9 inches. And it will remain first down.
Well, we haven't had all the fumbles there tonight, just one so far, but the penalties are definitely making it look like a sloppy game out there.
And nobody can afford a fumble in this part of the field, not if you're rooting for the guys in maroon. On first down, Connor takes it straight ahead. And got maybe a little bit.
Stop by the middle of the tornado line.
Well,
about 8 minutes left in the first half. West Monroe has tied Carencro. That game is now 7-7.
And just like you're talking about, Jay, St. Thomas More being very, very conservative there. Basically a quarterback sneak from their own goal line just to try to get a little daylight.
And it got a half yard. Second down, and for all intents and purposes, 10 Connor this time going to try to throw it out and incomplete. Almost able to make connection with Martin, the wide receiver.
A little fly pattern down the near side there. Had a step, but Connor's pass a little bit too much to the outside. Would have been interesting if it had been just a little bit shorter to see. Would have been able to make the reception and stay in bounds. Talk about Martin. It's Kentucky Martin.
3rd down and 9. Option play, pitch in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Wow. Well, as I say, as that play was developing, that is a tough play to try to make from your own end zone. You never know what's going to happen in an option play. He's got the ball about 5 or 6 yards deep and could never quite get it out.
Jesse Montgomery got the pitch. It is a very dangerous play to run down at that end of the field. St. Thomas More hoping to catch Sulphur by surprise. They did not. It is a safety. And the Tornadoes take a 2-0 lead with 10:26 left to play in the first half. And now St. Thomas More will get the free kick. I remember watching somebody, and I think it was Northern Illinois, do that in a game against the Cajuns years ago from deep in their own territory at Cajun Field, and it too went for a safety.
Was that when LaShawn Johnson was their running back?
I don't remember. No, I don't think LaShawn was there at the time. Because the year that LaShawn was there, they came to Cajun Field and won. And I remember the Cajuns won this particular game, so it was without LaShawn Johnson.
Because it was the game at Northern Illinois where LaShawn had all those yards, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the Cajuns won that game, but he also had 170, 140 or something at Cajun Field as well. He was good. He was a great back.
Excellent college back. Had one shining moment in the NFL versus the Saints as well.
Yeah, and then got hurt, and really never played much after that.
I think he had close to 200 yards in that game for the Packers versus the Saints a few years ago.
Thanks for the reminder. Saints fans all over the place love you for bringing that up. All right, it's about time for the free kick. They choose to kick it off, and a good deep kick comes down to the 25-yard line. 35, bounces off a tackle near the 40, and a missed tackle there, and up to the 45. Pretty good return for Kevin Reich.
By number 31 of the Cougars, Billy Davenport.
And it will be 1st and 10, Sulphur, with good field position. Time now for the sideline report, brought to you by Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. Let's go downstairs once again. Here's Angel.
Well, guys, I was talking to the Sulphur coach earlier, and Derek Montgomery, who we were so hoping to see a lot of tonight's game, will actually be maybe seeing limited time because of a turf toe. We also have Jones, who's going to be on limited basis because of a pulled calf muscle. Jackson as well also has a sprain. So will Sulphur be as dominating as they were last week against STM? I don't know if that's going to happen. There's only 2 points on the scoreboard. We're in the second quarter. It's a good game. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Angel. Sideline report brought to you by Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. Well, even though those guys were supposedly limited, we've seen a lot of them so far this evening.
It looked like her a little bit earlier. In fact, maybe even the first carry that Montgomery was a little bit hobbled. Angel tells us that it was a turf toe he had coming into tonight. He's been able to reel off a couple of nice-looking runs, but hasn't been able to break anything big yet.
1st down and 15 from the 41-yard line. Montgomery, the lone running back, he gets the call there, but boy, did he take a pop.
Nice job filling up the middle, closing that hole that the Sulphur offense opened up momentarily.
Nick Russo was the one who popped him. Karen Crow has scored again. They lead West Monroe 14-7, 5.5 to go in the first half. Over at Karen Crow this evening.
Looks like we might have a little bit of a shootout there tonight.
We have our correspondents everywhere tonight. Give straight ahead, Montgomery again. able to shake one tackle, but not the second. As St. Thomas More's Jeff Turner made the stop. It'll bring up third down and 12. Clock is running with 9:20 to go in the first half.
Once again, you saw Montgomery there on his way back to the huddle with a little bit of a limp. I wonder the pounding is going to take a little bit more out of him with an injury coming in.
Erath and Vermilion Catholic are playing tonight. Erath leads that game 2-0. They are in a lightning delay in that game. Gives straight ahead once again. Won't come anywhere close to the first down. As both teams are playing this pretty close to the vest. They're in this wet field. From the 47, it'll be 4th and 9, and the Tours will have to punt it away.
Anytime Sulphur put in Brett Trahan, the fullback position, gave him the quick handoff up the middle. Got a few yards, but still 4th and long.
Ben Moody, the deep man for St. Thomas More. Again, a good snap. But a low kick, and Moody will return it from the 20. Makes one man miss and gets up to about the 27-yard line, and that's where the Cougars will have it first and 10. 8:19 left to go in the second quarter.
Well, St. Thomas More gave up the safety getting tackled in the end zone, but after it's all said and done, you're a lot better field position out the exchange of possessions, and maybe just giving up the 2 points at this point makes them feel a little bit better, but obviously they'd like to try to get something going here offensively.
First down, 10 yards to go. Shotgun formation this time. And Connor will keep it, try to get to the outside, but it's not happening. So that's the problem that St. Thomas More faces, because Sulphur's not only big, they're quick.
Yeah, that time you saw a great example of that. They were able to come off the corner there. The wide receiver blocking on the left offensive side couldn't maintain the block. Cornerback came in and turned him back inside, and then that was all as you wrote for Connor, because defensive linemen and linebackers for Sulphur were able to get to the point of attack so quickly.
Loss on the play. Back to the 20. So now it's second and about 17. Connor to throw this time. Got a little screen pass away. Tipped and incomplete. It was almost intercepted by Jeff Gudo. Went off of his hands after going off the receiver's hands, as you'll get a look on the Slumco replay.
Excellent pressure that time, Sulphur. You see the ball tipped and then almost intercepted by one of the interior linemen. It looked like maybe a linebacker for Sulphur. Falls incomplete.
Touchette was the intended receiver, 3rd and 17. 7:28 to go here in the second quarter, and there you see the score at the top of your screen.
St. Thomas More 0 for 3 on passes so far tonight.
Connor this time going to air it out, go up top, and throw into double coverage, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended for Matt Giglio. But as we said, double coverage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Cougars will have to kick.
Not a poorly thrown ball there, but as you mentioned, double coverage and excellent coverage. Ball knocked away, so Sulphur looks like we can get it back. Take a look at it here on the Slimco instant replay. Connor from the shotgun, Touchette in the backfield with him. Just quick drop there, just kind of flings it out there. I think they had a chance at it, but nice job adjusting, knocking the ball away.
Line drive kick, got it away. To Hopper to about the 47-yard line of midfield, and that's all. Nice coverage by the St. Thomas More special teams. And Sulphur will put it in play, looks like at about the 48-yard line, with 7:12 to go in the first half, and Sulphur leading by the score of 2-0.
Well, the battle of field position like we've had so far tonight, Jay, the one thing that you don't want to have happen when you're giving up the ball on punts like we've seen is breakdown in special teams, and I've been impressed with both coverage teams tonight. They've done a good job.
First down, 10 yards to go from the 48-yard line. And on first down, it's Montgomery, and he gets a yard.
Montgomery.
St. Thomas More also playing some pretty stout defense.
Led by number 36, Chad
Ben
Cranford.
Mouton along with Chad Cranford.
Gain of 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Making the stop, 2nd and 9.
So far, Montgomery just trying to play it through between the tackles, and as you mentioned, St. Thomas More doing a good job of filling the gaps there. Sulphur may have a little bit of a size advantage, but it looks like St. Thomas More doing a good job of getting to the point of attack and taking away any holes very quickly.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Toss to Montgomery again. This time he's got a little room. He's in the St. Thomas More territory, down inside the 45-yard line. And that'll be shy of the first down by about 4 yards as you get another look in the Slimco replay.
This time with the fullback leading him through the hole. You see, he got through there. Nobody hit him until he's about 5 yards down the field. Almost got through that arm tackle around the ankles, but didn't take him down. Short of the first down to 3rd and 3.
Two wide receivers to the left side, I formation. Fullback, it's Jones, but he'll be stopped short. And Sulphur will have a decision to make on 4th down and what looks like is going to be about a yard. But it's in St. Thomas More territory, and because it's just a yard, I was going to say maybe they'll go for it, but here comes the punting unit. I don't know how many opportunities you get on a night like tonight. I think anytime you're across midfield and you've got short yardage, you almost got to go for it. But that's why we're up here, Barry.
Let's see if they try to maybe draw them off sides.
Now they may, but they don't try. They get the kick away, and it's a good one. Connor takes it at about the 15-yard line and is dropped immediately. Nice job on coverage by Jeff Armelin. Number 12. And it will be 1st down and 10, STM, but deep in their own territory at the 15.
1st and 10. The ball is at Cougar, 13-yard line.
Looks like we might have something. I didn't see a flag, but...
No, we're just going to have a timeout. 5:03 to go. 2-0. Sulphur leads it. Back right after this on KLAF.
I certainly hope you're enjoying the game today. It's our pleasure to provide this ministry to you each week. Hi, I'm Tom Bruce, the Students and Family Activities Minister at Sulphur's First Baptist Church. I've discovered that life is full of surprises, not much unlike this football game behind us. You can never tell what's coming up next. Many of us are plenty worried about what the future may hold. In fact, Jesus encouraged us not to borrow tomorrow's worries for today. He knew that each day had enough worries of its own. And just like any football game, you have to have a good game plan. At Sulphur's First Baptist Church, our student ministry is pleased to present Life, our weekly interactive student Bible study that seeks to equip students to handle the worries of life. We deal with everyday issues such as love, dating, and dealing with parents. Consider this your invitation to come and be a part of the solution to the worries of everyday life at Life Student Bible Studies at Sulphur's First Baptist Church in the heart of downtown Sulphur.
1st down. Gives straight ahead and actually a hole for Touchette this time across the 15 to the 17.
Good hard running that time from Tyler. And it has been tough for the Cougars on the ground tonight.
Big above a mouthful. It'll be 2nd and 6. There's your Paradise Homes player profile. Toss that time to Touchette, but the Sulphur defense ready for it that time, and no gain on the play. And it will be 3rd down. Loss on the play of about a yard, 3rd and 7.
By that time, Sulphur was able to get on Taylor fairly quickly, take him down on a short loss, in fact, the 3rd down and long for the Cougars.
Third down, 7. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, one to the bottom that you cannot see as Connor wants to throw. Now getting some pressure from the backside, going to turn it upfield, gets out to about the 22 or 23, but that will be shy of the 1st down.
We have a late flag.
We got a flag on the play, and while they sort that out, we'll go downstairs for our sideline report, brought to you by Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. Downstairs, here's Angel.
I'm down on the field with the St. Thomas More Sparklers, who just came back from Nationals, and how did y'all do?
We got second in the Palm Division and Jazz Division.
Now, this is Bridget. She's the captain now. What are you going to be doing at halftime?
We're going to be doing a hip-hop dance to Gossip Folk.
All right? Halftime at STM is nothing without the Sparklers, so make sure you stay tuned. You don't want to miss them dancing. We'll send it back to you guys.
In the meantime, we've got a penalty against STM. Sideline report brought to you by Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. So the step-off goes against STM. They could have had a fourth down if they decline it.
Personal foul, illegal block, decline, fourth down.
One fellow was ready to mark that thing off, Barry. And
well, I think, to be honest with you, Jay, I believe Sulphur may have asked there from the point of the infraction that with it being half the distance inside the 20, they wanted to see exactly where they were going to put it down. And I think what umpire Jim Morgan was doing there was marking it off and telling them, okay, well, this is where it's going to be if you take the penalty. And so they elected to decline it, bring up the fourth down, because it is about a 4th down and 2.
all right. Ooh, I didn't like what I just saw. Lightning in the distance. And the kick goes to the 45-yard line. Down to the St. Thomas More 41. We've got flags as the return made by Jeff Goodo.
New return man back that time. He was a little bit elusive there, got through a few people. We'll see it here on the Slimco replay. Takes it in about the 44, 45-yard line. Gets to the outside, makes a man miss right there, cuts back in, good pickup. But I think part of the reason why I was able to get down the field, Jay, is because of an illegal block on the return.
Yeah, the illegal block in the back.
It'll be first down.
So the Tours catch the penalty here. And that will move the ball back into Sulphur territory. The infraction was at the St. Thomas More 47, and the walk-off is from there. That moves it to the Sulphur 43, where it will be first down with 3:19 to go until halftime. Sulphur leading St. Thomas More by the score of 2-0. Jay Walker, Barry Sherman, Angel Webb, Stanford. Here at Cougar Stadium this evening. Karen Crow has just scored with a minute left, missed the extra point. They lead West Monroe 20-7. On first down. Back to throw, but no way. Good defense that time. Stuart Fleming came in to sack Fuselaire and to drive him back inside the 40 to the 35-yard line. Loss in the play of about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 18.
Take a look at the Paradise Homes player profile there. Stuart Fleming, 6'2" senior, 205. Favorite player, Brian Urlacher.
No, his favorite player is Brian Urlacher.
Excellent middle linebacker for the Chicago Bears, and an excellent play that time by Fleming. Little option play it looked like initially, and I think Sulphur was going to pull it back. Fuselaire didn't get a chance to do it.
Montgomery out to the 40-yard line.
Handoff is to Montgomery.
And again Stuart Fleming, and now we'll get a timeout called by St. Thomas More with 2:32 to go in the first half. We'll take a break and be right back.
Number 5, it'll be 3rd, 15.
Third down, 13.
Number 5, George Ombruster, a proud supporter of STM Athletics.
force Sulphur at their own 40. 2.5 to go.
St. Thomas More took the timeout, try to stop the clock.
Muselair throws, gets it downfield, and that pass is intercepted. Cy Primo brought it down.
Looking for that defensive stop is what I was about to say, Jay, and that's exactly what they got. So now with 2:26, they've got some time now to try to get something before halftime.
There you see Cy on the player profile from Paradise Homes. Now finally St. Thomas More with some decent field position. They'll have it at their own 34-yard line.
Take a look at it here on the Slimco instant replay. Fuselier fakes the handoff and goes downfield, and that ball just overthrown. Primo does a great job of staying with it. Offensive man actually tried to come in there at the last second and play defensive back on it.
Thought he tried to do a really good job of adjusting, but the pass intercepted nevertheless. Connor flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll run. Gets out of bounds about the 37, so he picks up a couple. The out-of-bounds play stops the clock with 2:19 left to go in the first half. We would normally have our Lafayette Music halftime report with the band, but band's not going to play tonight because of the inclement weather. So we'll do that next week, or the week after. Second down, and 7, 2:19 to go. Snap. Connor in some trouble. Tries to get away and does. Got his pass away, and it's caught by Matt Diglia. Play only picked up about 3 yards, but they were able to make something out of nothing. And time now for a sideline report for Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. Downstairs, here's Angel.
Well, guys, you know, every woman likes to wear diamonds. Unfortunately, this is not a girl's ring. I'm standing here with Coach Broussard. Now, tell us about this lovely ring I'm sporting tonight.
Well, Angel, it's our 5th straight championship in tennis, and we're giving them out at halftime to the guys tonight.
Now, how do I get one of these rings?
Maybe you can be my manager next year.
Sounds good. Make sure you watch at halftime when the guys get these lovely rings. That's if I can get it off my finger. I think it might be stuck.
Thanks, Angel. Sideline report brought to you by Landry Harris Insurance, a professional insurance corporation. All right, 4th down and 4 after the incomplete pass. Danny Broussard coaches the tennis team, of course, much more famous for coaching basketball.
Number 32, Nick Rogers, deep tornado.
But obviously fairly successful at doing it.
Absolutely. Oh, what a
Nice
huge punt. Whoa, all the way back to the 13-yard line, and able to slip one man. Falls loose on the field, still loose, picked up by STM inside the 10-yard line. There's the break they were looking for. 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, what just an awesome punt. Good coverage. The first man down. Actually, I guess St. Thomas More got lucky there. The first man down takes him down. They wouldn't have gotten the turnover. But here, take a look at it on the Slimco instant replay. Punt, a lot of good air. Nice to get a job to get the ball turned over. You see it, it's out of your camera range there. Finally comes down inside the 20. And right there, first man for St. Thomas More misses. But it may be fortunate for the Cougars that he does so, because when it comes in there last second, and I think it was number 27
Marcus Segura is the man who knocked the football away.
I think eventually maybe Andrew Abair is the one that picks it up. Let's see if we can find it out here. Yeah, 33. That'd be Andrew Abair picks it up. So a good play, special teams, and it gives St. Thomas More a great field position here, knocking on the door inside the 10.
They'll mark it inside the 7, 1st and goal, with 1:24 left. Connor on 1st down, gives to Touchette, down inside the 5, all the way down near the 3, maybe to the 2.
Good run there on first down for Taylor Touchette, and I think I'll go ahead and make my way down and see if I can catch Coach Hightower at halftime.
There you go.
Ball is spotted at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
2nd down, goal to go. From the 2. Touchette again, straight ahead. He's close, and he's in. Touchdown! With 47 seconds left to play, in the first half. Special teams come through for the Cougars. And St. Thomas More leads it by the score of 6-2. And St. Thomas More is going to take a timeout to discuss because it looks like they're going to go for two. We'll take the break and come right back.
Hello, this is David Holder, pastor of the growing and exciting First Baptist Church of Sulphur. We're happy to bring you this encore presentation of the St. Thomas More versus Sulphur High Golden Tours football game. On Monday afternoons after school, we host Musical Mondays. On Musical Mondays, school-age children gather to learn and practice music for upcoming presentations. Every Wednesday evening, we have something new, and we call it Awana. Awana means a workman not ashamed. Kids young and old enjoy games, fellowship, and a whole lot of fun. And more importantly, they learn how to memorize Scripture and apply it. Think of Bible school, think of Bible study, and think of scouting and good old-fashioned fun rolled into one. We're easy to find and well worth the drive. Sulphur's First Baptist Church will soon celebrate 100 years of proclaiming the gospel of Jesus Christ to Southwest Louisiana and the world. And we proudly support the Acts Channel of Sulphur and the Sulphur Golden Tours.
Cougars, it appears, will go for two to try to go up by 6. It is a 6-2 game right now. Cougars had taken time out, and now Connor goes back toward the sideline again. Now they have started the play clock. It is down to 20 seconds. Wide receiver to the left. 3 wide receivers to the right. Shotgun formation for Connor. Touchette, the lone running back. Connor looks, swing pass to Touchette, through his hands and incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good with 47 seconds left to play in the half. The score remains 6-2 in favor of St. Thomas More. Meanwhile, over in Karen Crow, they are at halftime. And the Golden Bears lead the Rebels of West Monroe by a score of 20-7. Still a lot of football left at the Crow Dome and a lot of football left right here. Here is the Slimco replay on the touchdown. Touchette takes it straight ahead and takes it into the end zone for the score. STM getting ready to kick it off. With just that 47 seconds left before halftime, it would not be a surprise to me to see Sulphur just take the ball, run out the clock, and go and meet with their ball club. But we'll see. There's the kick. Good end over end, but a line drive kick down to the 5-yard line. And out to the 22, and that's all. Kevin Reich with the return. With 41 seconds left to play in the first half.
And at number 20 of the Cougars also in on the tackle, Jeremy Dupley. Ball's at the 21-yard line. First and 10 for the Tornadoes.
There you see Jim Hightower. On first down, to give straight ahead, ball loose again, but Sulphur got it back, I believe.
Hand off to Montgomery. He's hit by number 90 of the Cougars.
And we have seen, I believe, our last play of the half. Here it is again.
Second, 12.
Ball stripped away, and it looked like it was Chris Deku who stripped it away. Sulphur will let the clock run out. And we have reached the end of the first half. Halftime at Cougar Stadium. And your score is St. Thomas More leading Sulphur by the score of 6-2. Barry Sherman trying to chase down Jim Hightower. And he may or may not be successful. He's got him. Jim coming over to our cameras, so we'll get a chance to have a word with him before we break for halftime. Boy, he's making Jim walk the entire length of the field as our cameraman, I guess, is all the way down on the other end. All right, let's go downstairs to Barry Sherman.
At midfield with Athletic Director Tim Broussard.
Barry Sherman on the field with the Man Company's halftime report. Coach Jim Hightower from St. Thomas More. And Coach, I talked about it earlier in the second quarter. Special teams were going to be important in this game, and sure enough, it came to be.
You're right. You know, the conditions are a little sloppy, and both teams are playing sound defense. I know we're having some trouble moving in our offense. I think they are too. So kicking game becomes especially important then.
Absolutely. You took a little bit of a chance with that option play in the end zone. Did just not work out the way you planned. Obviously, the way you planned it.
Yeah, we really weren't expecting for the quarterback to read that and throw it out there. But in the long run, you know, the field position changed after that, so I think we ended up helping us out at the end of the half.
Looking ahead to the second half, what are you looking at in terms of trying to make up for the sloppy conditions?
Well, more of the same. We want to protect the ball and make sure we don't turn it over. I think that's going to be key. You know, keep control of the ball. Hopefully we'll be able to make a few more first downs, maybe break a play.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Good luck in the second half. All right. That's Coach Jim Hightower, St. Thomas More. Of course, your halftime report brought to you by the Man Companies. Ben and David Mann, have they got a deal for you? You bet. Go see them.
Thanks a lot, Barry. 6-2 your score is St. Thomas More leading Sulphur at halftime. And here you get a look at the lone touchdown of the first half from the 2-yard line. St. Thomas More getting a turnover on special teams, recovering a fumbled punt at the 6. And Touchette taking it in for the touchdown. And that's where we are, 6-2 at the half. We will come back with more here from St. Thomas More right after this timeout on KLAF.
It's quick. No, I mean really quick. It's easy. Easier than that. And it's the law. No, it's the law. Men register with Selective Service when you turn 18. It's quick, it's easy, and it's the law.
and we certainly hope you'll kick the tires, but hey, the game's about to begin. This is a great game. I'm going to go watch it with my Booster Club family.
Bruce Levine, voice of the Ice Skaters. October 18th, don't forget, is the home opener, and individual game tickets go on sale tomorrow at the Cajun Dome box office. We're about set to go. Second half of play. Sulphur will get the ball first. We expect another good half of football as your kickoff comes down to the 6-yard line. And again, boy, I'll tell you, St. Thomas Moore's done a great job on special teams. Ball loose, and the Cougars have it again.
No, but I see a linesman, Steve Leje, pointing to the ground. He came in and immediately said that the ground caused that fumble, so it's not going to be a turnover. But once again, great special team coverage by St. Thomas More.
Abbeville and Kaplan, two schools that still don't like each other after all these years, meeting tonight. Abbeville leads it at halftime 14-7.
Is that at Abbeville or at Kaplan?
It's at Abbeville.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say because tonight's conditions at Kaplan.
We make a trip to Abbeville later this year.
Right. But we were remarking about the conditions. I was going to say that the conditions like this at Kaplan with that tinted window would be really, really difficult.
You are correct, sir. But we'll get a chance. St. Thomas More goes down to Abbeville later this year, and that's.
We saw a little bit of the Slimco replay right there, as well as linesman Steve Leje, Russell Ardoin had it pointing down to the ground on that return as well. That the ground can't cause a fumble.
Fusilier trying to hit Hunter Bouillou, and that's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Tonight's high school football game of the week on KLAF is brought to you in part by Lafayette Coca-Cola. Also brought to you by Courtesy GMC and Courtesy Hyundai Isuzu. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball at the 28-yard line. Play action. Fusilier to throw again. Got his man open. It's complete this time, and it should be enough for the first down.
A nice tackle in the open field there, but a nice, nicely run route and good pass, good catch. Gets about 10, maybe 11 yards on it. Picks up the first down.
Promotional consideration brought to you by Gary's Towing. Gary's Towing gets our generator where it needs to go. It can get your car where it needs to go as well. Give Gary's Towing a call, 237-3900. Play enough for the first down, 1st and 10. Sulphur at their own 34. 6-2, STM on top as we play early in the third quarter. And, you know, we haven't had any rain in a while now, Barry. I mean, and I'm, talking probably about 45 minutes or so. And Sulphur coming out throwing here early in the second half. That field, which I know does drain pretty well, maybe a little bit drier, and they can start doing some more things.
Yeah, I figured that Sulphur's going to try to open things up just a little bit here, and they've done so far the second half.
Give to Montgomery, and he's got a hole, gets across the 35, lost the football. Sulphur covers it up back at the 34. It was the quarterback Fusilier that jumped on it. And the play will wind up going for no gain. Here's another look at it on the Slimco replay.
And just a straight handoff pretty much to Montgomery. He's got a little bit of room to run here. And I can't catch the Cougar player, but it looked like somebody came in with the old helmet and able to put the helmet on the football and knock it away.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Fusilier looking, quick pass and dropped at the 37-yard line. And it'll bring up 3rd and long.
It looked like for Kevin Rishi, number 7, a little quick hitch to the right side. Just didn't keep his eye on the ball or started trying to run with it before he actually caught it incomplete.
Third down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Send 2 wide receivers out to the left side. I formation and everybody else in tight. Fusilier to throw, got his pass away, incomplete. Short hop the intended receiver, who was Hunter Billieu. And that will bring up 4th down, and the Tours will have to punt it away.
Sulphur got 1 first down, but St. Thomas More doing a good job establishing the defense here. Start things off in the second half.
Ben Moody standing back around the 25-yard line. Getting set to receive the punt. Now he moves up to the 30. Broussard to kick it away. Low snap, but he picks it up. Gets his kick away, and they'll allow it to hit. And it takes a neutral bounce and is down at the 35, and that's where the Cougars will have it 1st and 10. 6-2, St. Thomas More leads. 10:40 left to play in the third quarter.
Not a bad-looking punt there, but he didn't get anything off the roll. Kind of bit and bounced straight up in the air. St. Thomas More gets good field position. Coach Hightower at halftime, he knows it's probably going to be a lot of the same things, so they want to win that field position battle.
1st down and 10. Touchette the ball carrier. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Sulphur defense has been very stingy tonight. Joe Kelly made the stop there. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
That time, Taylor Touchette had 2 arms around the ball there, wondering if he was obviously trying to cover up, not make sure that he doesn't give up the football here. Obviously, turnovers are going to be very big the rest of this game. 2nd down and 9. Handoff once again. Touchette out to the 38. And it'll bring up 3rd and long. Next Friday night, KLAF crew will be over at Clark Field as Turlings Catholic plays host to the Iota Bulldogs. 7 o'clock.
Third down and 8. Two wide receivers to either side, shotgun formation with two shut the lone running back. Connor, high snap, but he pulls it down, got his pass away, and it's caught. Matt Giglia, but that'll be shy of the first down, and St. Thomas More will have to punt it away. 42-yard line is where they'll mark it, a pickup of 7, 4th and 3.
Well, that time, just a quick pattern to the inside receiver. I had two to the near side closest to us here. Threw it to the inside man. Just hadn't run the pattern far enough for the first down. Looks like St. Thomas More will at least try something here on 4th down.
See if they can get him to jump off side. Still 8 seconds on the play clock. Now they shift around into punt formation. Snap with 1 second left on the play clock. They get their good line drive kick, but in deep but returnable. 15-yard line is where they pick it up. Out to the 20, 25, still going, breaks another tackle, 40, 42-yard line.
Boy, Marcus Segura right there may have saved a touchdown. Great-looking punt there, but as you mentioned, Jay, with all that air on the ball, it might have out-kicked his coverage just a little bit. Good return there by Sulphur. Looked like that was number 32. I believe that might have been Nick Rogers. Take a look at it here on the Slimco instant replay.
Good deep kick, but didn't get a lot of air under it. And so it was returnable, but Broussard did a lot of this himself, breaking tackles. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Broke 3 tackles. The 4th man had to bring him down. On 1st down, they go straight ahead, pick up a couple. Meanwhile, over in Carencro, West Monroe has made something happen on special teams as they blocked a punt and scored a touchdown. It's now 20-14 in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. 8 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Man goes in motion toward the top of your screen, and the option play here. Nice block by Montgomery, but it doesn't matter, as Stuart Fleming wrapped him up and threw him down.
Well, that option play, defense has to stay in the lane, stay with whoever they're assigned to. See it here on the Slimco instant replay. Usually calling out the signals there. We wind up going with the option play to the right side, to the area where the man went in motion. Doesn't make the pitch, but a good job staying in your lanes, getting down the line of scrimmage there. You saw the good pursuit by number 41, Don Hargroder. Exactly what you need from your defense on an option play.
3rd down and about 5. We have whistles.
Equipment problem. One of the Cougar players working on his helmet.
Now we'll start the clock again as it winds down towards 7 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's Allaire on 3rd down. Wants to throw for it. Got his pass away. Almost intercepted and should have been. Jacob Fisher had the chance to pick it off. It'll be 4th down, and Sulphur will kick it away.
Look at it here on the Slimco instant replay. Here's Allaire. Quick drop here, about 5 step. Slings it out to the right side. Had a man who looked like he button hooked in, and he thought was going outside. And as you mentioned, Jay, Jacob Fisher had a shot at that one. Couldn't come up with the interception.
Broussard back to kick. Low snap. 1 bounce, and he gets it. And a nice kick. Sending Moody back to the 15-yard line. Gives room back to the 10, and now up to the 17. And that's where the Cougars will have it 1st down with 6:45 left to play. Here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, so far in the 2nd half, Jay, you have to say that Sulphur's winning the battle of the field position. They got a pretty nice return on that last punt possession before this here. Able to get a little bit further up the field, and that time a nice punt as well.
And now we'll have a timeout. 6:45 left to play 3rd quarter. St. Thomas More 6, Sulphur 2. Back after this on KLAF.
I certainly hope you're enjoying the game today. It's our pleasure to provide this ministry to you each week. Hi, I'm Tom Bruce, the Students and Family Activities Minister at Sulphur's First Baptist Church. I've discovered that life is full of surprises, not much unlike this football game behind us. You can never tell what's coming up next. Many of us are plenty worried about what the future may hold. In fact, Jesus encouraged us not to borrow tomorrow's worries for today. He knew that each day had enough worries of its own. And just like any football game, you have to have a good game plan. At Sulphur's First Baptist Church, our student ministry is pleased to present Life, our weekly interactive student Bible study that seeks to equip students to handle the worries of life. We deal with everyday issues such as love, dating, and dealing with parents. Consider this your invitation to come and be a part of the solution to the worries of everyday life at Life Student Bible Studies at Sulphur's First Baptist Church in the heart of downtown Sulphur.
First down, 10 yards to go. Cougars at their own 17. I formation on first down. And the give straight ahead. And boy, I'll tell you, Sulphur's defense has been very, very good tonight. Time now for a sideline report brought to you by Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. Downstairs, here's Angel.
Well, guys, on Friday night, the main question is always, do we take the family out to dinner or do we go to the football game? Well, at Cougar Stadium, you can do both. I mean, literally do both. I'm standing here with Mr. Raymond. Now, okay, what's in this box right here?
Ribeye with grill onions. Usually we have the Texas toast, but the rain kind of held that up, but you can get it all. You can get ribeyes, fried fish, hamburgers, jumbo cheeseburgers.
All at a football game?
At a football game.
It's amazing. You come out here, you enjoy a great game against Sulphur, and you eat awesome food. Now, guys, I know y'all had steak earlier, but this one is mine.
Okay.
Well, be that way. Sideline report from Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. Third down, 11 yards to go.
Sounds like she was trying to rub that in a little bit.
Not only did she say it, but did you see the expression? I mean, it was like she was rubbing it in and enjoying it. On third down, we got a penalty marker.
Some kind of illegal movement there. It looked like St. Thomas More had a bunch of people starting a little bit early.
Dead ball, procedure foul, offense.
That'll push him back 5 and make it 3rd and 16. Now back all the way at the 12-yard line. And that field position just got a little worse, Barry.
Right, you mentioned the fact that maybe the way the field drains, conditions not quite as bad, but still it looks like that's the battle we're playing here, and St. Thomas More so far second half is losing that battle.
Connor on third down. Back to throw, going for a bunch. But that one is going to be dropped. And you know what? It probably wasn't a bad idea that the ball was dropped, because that would have been every bit as good as a punt.
Absolutely. In fact, if he makes that interception, I was watching right as he was coming down there, he probably is going to fall down, so he has no chance of returning. At least with a punt, they might have a chance of getting a return, which they had a fairly decent return on the last punt.
Ball was dropped at midfield. The punt returner for Sulphur is standing at the 45, so he's already saying we got 5 yards better than that. Hernandez to kick it away. And it's off the side of his foot. It will take a spin and die at the 27-yard line. Sulphur came after it and forced the kick off the side of the foot, and the Tours have got the field position where they want it at the STM 28-yard line with 5:03 to go. Here's another look on the Slimco replay.
Had pressure, as you mentioned, coming up the middle there, a little bit from the outside, and looked like it may have just made Hernandez rush it an extra split second. Took his eye off the ball, off the side of the foot then, and Sulphur now in position, great field position.
2 wide receivers to the right side on first down. Fuselaire keeps the football on the option play after making a fake in the middle of the line. Picks up yardage inside the 25 to about the 24. That'll be good for about 4 yards and bring up 2nd and 6. 6-2, St. Thomas More leading with 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Jay Walker, Barry Sherman at Cougar Stadium as you take a look at Jim Hightower on the STM sidelines. On second down, play action. Fusilier wants to throw it, got it away, got his man. At the 12-yard line, that's Eric Jones for a first down.
That was a nice-looking play there. First down pickup. Let's take a look at it once again on the Sulphur replay. Fake. Play action. Roll into the right. Not a tight spiral, but he got it there. Nice reception. Holds on to the football for the first down pickup.
Side Primo brought him down. 14-yard line. Make it the 13. First and 10. On first down. Give to the fullback and keeping his legs moving and picking up good yardage is Jones. Actually, it was Trahan, a new fullback, Brett Trahan. And he picks up 8 as you get another look.
Pretty much the fullback dive. And boy, you're absolutely right, Jay. In fact, he was actually going down. He was able to lean on the back of an offensive lineman and kind of stay with him to get a few extra yards.
From the 5-yard line. 2nd and 2. Sulphur looking for the go-ahead score late in the third quarter. Jones is back in now at fullback. He'll get the carry. And Jones inside the 5 and into the end zone, waiting for the official. I'm looking at the guy on this side. Have they signaled touchdown finally?
Yes,
okay.
Steve Lachey had the touchdown on the far side over there.
And Sulphur has taken an 8-6 lead.
Just hard power running there for Jones. 6-yard pickup into the end zone. An 8-6 lead. I'm going to go for 1.
Kicker is Jody Gotro. Snap and put down. Kick on its way. And the kick is good. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. Sulphur 9, St. Thomas More 6. Back with the Tours kickoff after this.
Hello, this is David Holder, pastor of the growing and exciting Sulphur's First Baptist Church. We're proud to bring you this encore presentation of the Sulphur High versus St. Thomas More football game. In the game of life, winning is more than just scoring goals. Winning is all about our personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Jesus was a winner in every way, and those who choose to join his team by making him Savior and Lord find that though the battle may get tough and the participants get weary, finding what is waiting at the finish line is well worth the struggle. If you don't know Jesus as your Savior, you can invite him into your life. The Bible says that whosoever shall call upon his name shall be saved. And that's a promise to you and me. Being willing to turn from your sins to trust Christ as Savior and find forgiveness is the hardest and easiest decision you'll ever make. He's as close as the mention of his name. Sulphur's First Baptist Church is located at 401 South Huntington Street, just south of downtown.
Sulphur with the kickoff after taking the lead in a nice deep kick. Coming down to the 7-yard line. Got a little crease up above the 30 out to the 33. And a nice job. I believe that was Jacob Fisher, and it was.
Fisher with a nice return there.
So some decent field position for STM, and they'll start from their own 33-yard line. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
First and 10 for the Cougars. Ball out to Cougar, 33-yard line.
Connor in the shotgun on first down. Gives it to Touchette. Hit it behind the line of scrimmage and able to break that tackle. Penalty flags come flying in as Touchette is brought down basically for no gain.
I think that's going to be a face mask there, Jay, coming in that late on the play. Runner going down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
A 15-yard face mask penalty, which will move the football out near midfield. Time now for a sideline report brought to you by Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. I'm still mad at Angel, but we're going to go down to her anyway.
I'm down on the field with Mrs. Connor, whose son, Richard Connor, is the quarterback tonight, who's making his debut. How do you feel about your son's first game as quarterback?
Well, we're just nervous about it and anxious and hoping that he does well and teach him to be a leader, and hopefully he's doing that for the Cougars tonight.
He's doing a great job. She did a great job feeding us. You know, at STM, we always get fed. It's wonderful. We'll send it back to you guys.
Yes, it is wonderful. Miss Connor took care of us tonight with some crawfish etouffee, and we appreciate it. Thank you, Angel. Sideline report for Landry Harrison Company, Professional Insurance Corporation. She had crawfish etouffee. Now she's going to wash it down with a ribeye.
She likes to be talking about food. We're getting a pattern here going on a sideline report.
Going to have to talk to this girl when this game is over with. Second down, about 5 yards to go. Fumble on the snap. And the Cougars, I believe, got it back, and they're actually going to get about a yard out of this.
Looked like he never quite had the exchange there, Jay Connor, we're talking about there. And ball bouncing on the ground. It appears as though Cougars have picked it up and actually were able to advance it about a yard.
Ball at the 45-yard line. Third down, a long 3 inside of 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 9-6, Sulphur on top. Wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Connor under center. Option play, pitch to Touchette. Touchette puts his head down, has the first down, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
Boy, a nice-looking play there, but it almost could have gone for much bigger yardage. It looked like Touchette had a chance. He was able to keep his footing to get big yardage here, but still was able to pick up the first down. Take a look at it here on the Slimco replay. From ground level, on the toss, the pitch, sweeping it to the right. Right there, maybe you got somebody got a hand on him, but he lost his footing. Able to fall forward, though, get the good first down.
From the 38, first down. Connor gives it to Touchette, bounces off 1, bounces off 2 tackles, and works his way down to the 32-yard line. Nice job by Touchette to pick up 6 on first down.
Taylor doing a good job there. Take a look at him. Favorite player, of course, Emmitt Smith. He's wearing double Emmitt's number, 22-44.
It's because he's twice as good.
Once again on the Slimco replay. Doing a great job of keeping the legs moving and as well as covering up the football.
Split backs this time on second down. Give goes to Ben Moody. And Moody gets down to the 30. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down and bring up third and short. And that probably was the last play of the third quarter.
I'll bring up third, 1.
Ball right on the 30-yard line.
19 seconds left. They don't have to snap it if they don't want to. And they don't. We have played 3 quarters of football. We've got 12 minutes left to go. Sulphur at the turn leads St. Thomas More 9-6. Back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Thanks to some smart investments Bill and Mary Long made years ago, their dream to retire to a life of peace and quiet has come true. They didn't find these investments on Wall Street, but rather at the bank across from the diner on Maple Street. They're U.S. savings bonds. Savings bonds are helping over 50 million Americans like Bill and Mary fulfill dreams of new houses, college educations, and even a little peace and quiet. For safe, worry-free investing, buy U.S. savings bonds.
Children who love to read can grow to new heights, expand their knowledge by discovering new worlds, stretch their imagination by reaching for the stars. Book It is a reading incentive program that encourages young people to read. Support your children's participation in their school's Book It program. Or to find out how to enroll their school, write to this address. When your child loves to read, almost anything can happen.
Fourth quarter about to begin. St. Thomas More third and about a yard and a half. Second effort's going to get the first down there. Touchette hit at the line of scrimmage, but spun off it and picked up the first down. Tonight's KLAF High School Game of the Week is being brought to you in part by Lafayette Coca-Cola, courtesy GMC, and courtesy Hyundai Isuzu. 1st and 10, Cougars at the 28. Connor on first down gives to Moody. Moody hit behind the line of scrimmage, but managed to slip that tackle, get back to the line, and maybe pick up a yard.
You have a flag on the play, looks like thrown by the linesman.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The second personal foul face mask penalty on this drive.
Let's go back to the Slimco replay here. Ground level, see if we can pick it up. Ooh, yeah, right there. You can see it. Moody had his head turned almost completely around there. That was definitely a 15-yarder.
It'll be an automatic first down, half the distance to the goal. That moves it down to the 13-yard line. First down and 10. Just underway in the fourth quarter. St. Thomas More trailing 9-6. Play action. Connor rolling to his left and in some trouble. Trying to turn the corner and met by a host of Torres. He's going to wind up losing 5, but Barry, it could have been a lot worse than that.
Yeah, he had to run out of desperation there, Jay. It looked like if he would have been tackled by that first man in, he lost about 15, maybe even 20 yards on that play. As it was, he did get around that man, got to the corner, but the pursuit for Sulphur was just too good. He actually, at first, Jay, I thought he was going to try to make a play there. He probably had designs on an option to throw the ball, but because he was under so much pressure, he had decided to just tuck it under and get what he could out of it.
Second down, 13. High formation this time, and the give to Touchette. Touchette jukes one tackler, gets inside the 15, back to the 14, got back what was lost on the play, and it'll bring up third down.
It'll be a third down here for St. Thomas More. Big third down. Of course, down by a field goal. St. Thomas More over the years have always had a fairly good kicking game, but the conditions tonight, I'm sure, will make any kind of field goal tough. Obviously, Coach Hightower wants to get the first down, so it'll be an important pickup here for the Cougars.
Third down, a little more than 10 yards to go. Shotgun formation for Connor this time. Sulphur, here they come. Pass incomplete, intended for Touchette. Connor had no choice but to get rid of that in a hurry, and now St. Thomas More will go for the field goal to try to tie things up.
Couldn't catch the number there. Let's take a look at it here on the Slimco replay. Man coming in pretty much unblocked and was putting the pressure on him. Maybe Cody Gann, I believe it was. Got a hand on the ball. That was number 9, Cody Gann, and knocked the ball down. Good pressure, was able to get the arm up and knock the ball away.
Lanier will try the field goal. Right in the middle of the field, 32-yard attempt, and it's a fake. Connor goes to the end zone, he's got a man, and he dropped it. Oh, no! Casey Hebert will never be more wide open.
Unbelievable. Excellent looking play there. They're able to draw Sulphur in. Connor was running away, but Hebert had gotten behind everybody for Sulphur, was wide open in the end zone.
Very well executed except for the catch. Sulphur will take over first down at the 14-yard line. Here it is on the Slimco replay.
Connor rolling out, as you see, he's under pressure. He just has to get the ball up there, puts a lot of air on it just to get it away. Hebert tried to catch it with his hands, the fingertips, off the fingertips, and ball's incomplete.
First down and 10 yards to go. Montgomery's got a huge hole. There he goes. All the way out to the 48-yard line. Montgomery with the run out to the 48-yard line. Boy, how many times have you seen right after a play like that, that the other team just winds up with a big gain. I've seen that so many times over the years.
Yeah, you got to wonder if St. Thomas More just a little bit deflated, knowing that an opportunity had slipped through their fingers right there, and because of that, maybe the defense caught a little bit off guard and led Montgomery through. Big hole. Eventually, looked like Jacob Fisher was able to make a tackle, but to add insult to injury here, it looks as though the St. Thomas More player down as well.
STM does have a player down. They work on him, and of course we don't know how long this is going to be, so we're going to keep it right here. We can tell you the injured player is Andrew Hebert, and he is the one who is being tended to out near midfield. We've got 9 minutes 33 seconds left to play in the football game, and Sulphur leading by the score of 9-6, and not only did they get a big gain out to midfield, they got themselves out of a hole and turned the field position around again.
All in one big play there, and just an incredible momentum swing in a matter of 2 plays. Montgomery, who had been pretty much held in check unofficially, had him just about 30 yards on 12 carries coming into that play, gets 35 right in one pop.
Ball just short of the 50-yard line.
So they will wind the clock, 9.5 left to play in this one. Don't forget, next Friday night, the KLAF crew is heading to Clark Field. The Turlings Rebels taking on Iota. Don Allen will sit in this chair to bring you all of the action. Jones on first down, picks up about a yard. I'll be with the Ragin' Cajun football team the next 3 weeks.
That's a long road trip.
That's a long road trip. At least on the weekends, I'll be with them.
Good defensive penetration that time for St. Thomas More.
We've got an official's timeout right here.
We've got another equipment problem. One of the players for St. Thomas More coming off to the sideline had to get a replacement in.
And
Ben Mouton had to come off.
And they have wound the clock, and so we're ready to go. Second down, 9. Nose of the football in STM territory. Pass away, complete to the tight end, Hunter Billieu. And we've got a sideline report brought to you by Landry Harris Insurance. Downstairs, here's Angel.
First down. Ball is at Cougar, 38-yard line.
Well, guys, I found out that number 33, Andrew Hebert, is okay. He suffered just getting the wind knocked out of him. He is going to take a break, get some water, but he's soon going to be back on the field. So that's good news. We'll send it back to you guys.
Sideline report brought to you by Landry Harrison Company, a professional insurance corporation. Gain on the play, down to about the 35-yard line. You know, Angel said just had the wind knocked out. You ever had the wind knocked out of you? Folks, for those of you who have heard this thing, oh, well, he just had the wind knocked. Let me tell you something. That's not fun. It's, you know, it's not anything that's going to keep you down for long, but when it happens, it is not fun. Third down. In trouble. St. Thomas More's defense. Billy Davenport leading the way with the sack, and that'll bring up fourth down. You're right.
Take a look at it here on the Slimco replay. He's led right back and really never even got a chance to get set there. Just a 3-step drop, a great penetration. The Cougars bring him down for a big loss.
Chris Deku also in on the stop, and it is third down, not fourth down, and we have a timeout. 7:14 to go, 9-6. Tornadoes lead it. We'll be right back.
During the Gulf War, the National Guard and Reserve were a vital part of our military effort. All because of their training in management, operational skills, and teamwork. The same kind of training that makes them better when they come back to work for you. When your employees need time off to serve, be a hero and give them the freedom to protect ours.
is just one of the many parts you can play as a young Red Cross volunteer. Volunteer and play your part.
There's the pass. He got it away, complete. And Kevin Reach is down to the 33-yard line. It's going to be about 5 yards shy of the first down. Karen Crow still leads West Monroe 20-14. They've got about 2 minutes left in that game.
Look at it here on the Slimco instant replay. Good pass out to the right flat. Got good pickup after the catch, but long yardage. Fusilier going down after the sack, so it'll bring up fourth down about medium here, 5 or 6 yards.
But in a place on the field where you go for it. The ball given off to Davenport. He broke one tackle and got inside the 30 to about the 29, but I don't think he made the first down. I think he's going to be about a half yard short.
No, based on the spot here, he's going to be just inside the 30, and he needed to get inside the 29, so the Cougars will take over on downs.
The St. Thomas More's defense stiffens, and they've got 6 minutes, 17 seconds to do something with it. 9-6. Tours lead it.
Well, the good thing for Sulphur in that drive is that they took up some time and pushed St. Thomas More back a little bit. Of course, the Cougars, they were unable to convert on that fake field goal, but still have the ball at the 30-yard line. Not bad field position here and have to get something going offensively.
On first down, Connor with play action. In some trouble, got away. And now will run it and gets out to about the 32, maybe a yard gain. Mark him at the 32 and a half, and he winds up in the slot on the sidelines. 6:09 left to play. They're going to give him actually forward progress all the way out near the 33, so he winds up picking up almost 3 yards in the play.
And taking a look at it there on the Slimco instant replay, Connor just never quite was able to get set after he avoided that initial rush, so just got it out to the outside, out of bounds, and picked up a few yards.
Karen Crow sends 3 wide receivers out to the right side. Tuchet, the lone running back. Shotgun formation. Connor back to throw. Gets his pass to the sideline, a little bit too high for Ben Moody, the intended receiver, and will bring up third down. That play just took a few seconds. And it's now third down.
And that's a tough-looking pass there from the near side coming all the way across the field there. It looked like the ball floated on Connor a little bit, of course. You can see him there trying to keep the hands dry. We haven't had rain, as Jay's mentioned, in a while, but still the ball is going to get muddy, and the conditions are still not great out on the field.
3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Big play here on third down. Connor straight back, over the middle, got a man, complete at the 45-yard line, and for St. Thomas More, that's Kentucky Martin. We do have a penalty marker down, and this one's coming back, a holding call against St. Thomas More.
Well, the first time in a while we've been able to see Connor set up and have time.
And now we know why.
And take a look at it here on Slimco. Instant replay out of the shotgun. He's able to set his feet and deliver the football. But one of the reasons, obviously, is because of the hole in the offensive line. Gave him some extra time. Tough break for the Cougars because that was a big third down conversion that looked like they had.
Clock will start now. It's going to be third down and about 17. 5:49 left to play. He's got time and he wants it all. Looking for Kentucky Martin, and that is going to be intercepted at the 35, and now incomplete as the ball pops loose. We have a play. And another penalty marker down.
Another one in the interior line.
And another holding call against the Cougars. That one will be declined, and it'll bring up fourth down.
You look at the Tours.
Offense decline.
Number 12, Jeff Armlin, looked like one of the players in on that particular play. He's the guy that actually had a shot at the interception. couldn't quite come up with it. 5:35, Jay, this is going to be an important series here. St. Thomas More in the punting unit, and then defensively trying to get the ball back.
Good snap and a good kick. And it will take, again, not much of a bounce. 42-yard line is where Sulphur will have it with 5:24 left to play in regulation. Sulphur leads STM by the score of 9-6. Sulphur took advantage of a short punt, got a short drive, and got a touchdown to go up, and that's been the only scoring in the second half. STM had a golden opportunity, but failed in a fake field goal, and we've got a timeout. 5:24 left to go. Sulphur 9, STM 6. Back right after this. We've got 5:24 left to play. Sulphur will have a first down at their own 42-yard line. Wide receivers to either side, I formation. On first down, fullback straight ahead out to the 45. That's Jones picking up about 3 and bringing up second down. STM has all 3 of their timeouts remaining.
Well, at this point, Jay probably will elect to hold them for a little while. If Sulphur gets a first down in this series, then obviously they're going to have to start thinking about using them. They may try to go 2 downs here, and maybe on third down if they stop the clock to give them some extra time to get the ball back.
Jones and Montgomery are the running backs. This is Montgomery and the St. Thomas More defense, and again it's Stuart Fleming.
Handoff is to Montgomery.
Pickup of a couple, third down and 5. Clock continues to run, down toward 4.5 minutes to go.
Third, 6.
It'll be a big third down conversion here both ways for Sulphur. Get the first down, move the chains, extend this drive, take some more time off the clock. St. Thomas More will come up with a stop here. Have to seriously be looking at maybe stopping the clock with a timeout and trying to get the ball back with about 3 minutes or so left to go.
Third down. Here's Allaire to throw for it. It's got a man. First down at the 43.
82. Nice looking pass there. Nice looking reception as well. That's number 82. Hunter Billu. Slimco instant replay. He's rolling out to the left side. Tough play for a right-handed quarterback, but a nice-looking play. Not a great-looking ball in terms of a spiral, but he got it there, got it to the open man, first down pickup.
First down from the 44. Jones, nothing there, maybe a yard. Final score from Karen Crow. The Golden Bears knock off the #1 team in the state, beating West Monroe tonight 20-14. Congratulations to Coach Mac Barus and his staff. There's a really good chance those 2 teams will see each other again before it's over.
I would think that that's a great chance. Sometime in the playoffs, we'll see those 2 matching up, and maybe if the power points work up right, it may be in the dome.
That would work. That'd work for me. Second down and 10. Montgomery, nothing, and he'll lose yardage.
I think St. Thomas More will go ahead and use a timeout here, Jay.
I believe it was Chad Cranford that made the stop. And STM will take the timeout. 3:17 left to go. 9-6. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is David Holder, pastor of the growing and exciting First Baptist Church of Sulphur. We're happy to bring you this encore presentation of the St. Thomas More versus Sulphur High Golden Taurus football game. On Monday afternoons after school, we host Musical Mondays. On Musical Mondays, school-age children gather to learn and practice music for upcoming presentations. Every Wednesday evening, we have something new, and we call it Awana. Awana means a workman not ashamed. Kids young and old enjoy games, fellowship, and a whole lot of fun. And more importantly, they learn how to memorize Scripture and apply it. Think of Bible school, think of Bible study, and think of scouting and good old-fashioned fun rolled into one. We're easy to find and well worth the drive. Sulphur's First Baptist Church will soon celebrate 100 years of proclaiming the gospel of Jesus Christ to Southwest Louisiana and the world. And we proudly support the Acts Channel of Sulphur and the Sulphur Golden Taurus.
Three minutes and 17 seconds left to go. Third down and 11. Taurus at the STM 45. Ball is marked ready for play as Sulphur will go directly to the line of scrimmage after coming from the sidelines. Back to throw on play action, and he's going for all of it. Too far, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. He was looking for reach.
Of course, the good thing for St. Thomas More there is the incomplete pass stops the clock, so they don't have to burn another timeout. 3:12, 2 timeouts. They'll obviously get the ball with plenty of time here, but field position could be the problem. Sulphur will get a chance to punt from the St. Thomas More 45.
Ben Moody is the beat man, waiting for Broussard's punt. 3:12 left to go. The incompletion meant that STM didn't have to use another timeout. Bad snap, and now he's in some trouble, but look, he's got some room. To the 40, to the 35, to the 32, first down. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Unbelievable. Wow, that is just a
bad snap from center.
Tough break for St. Thomas.
Broussard had no choice, and he found some room.
Slimko, instant replay here, bounced up to him. Probably would have had it blocked, so he made the right decision to pull it under. Only had one man to beat out the outside, cut it back inside, and actually lost his footing around the sticks, was able to fall forward, got about 3 or 4 yards past the sticks for a big first down pickup.
On first down, Jones inside the 25 to the 24, and STM will have no choice now but to burn their timeouts. Of course, they've only got 2 left, so they can go ahead and wait and do it after second down and after third down. Now an official's timeout. With 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. Now they'll go ahead and wind the clock again. And now STM will take the timeout with 2:19 left. It's been an interesting football game tonight. Even without the sloppy field tonight, I think we learned tonight that the strength of both of these teams are their defenses.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Jay. Obviously, the Sulphur team has a little bit of a size advantage, but as we mentioned early on, they've got some speed, quickness. We saw they were able to chase after Connor very early and were able to cut down St. Thomas More's rushing game to get into the corners. But I've actually been as well impressed with the St. Thomas More defense, being a little bit undersized in comparison to Sulphur. They've really been able to shoot the gaps and keep Montgomery, a guy that's a pretty good running back, fairly in check. We know he's having a little bit of an injury problem, but still, he's got about 70-plus yards, but of course 30-plus of that came on just one carry.
Second down and about 3 yards to go. They've not yet marked the ball ready for play. The snap. Jones with the carry. Looks like he's going to have the first down inside the 20. Clock will stop while they move the chains. And it's another first down for Sulphur. Well, if the Tornadoes hold on to win, Jim Hightower obviously is not going to be happy with the loss. But at the same time, I think he's got to be happy with the way his defense has played tonight for the most part.
I would think so. I think defensively they really haven't given up much. Obviously, the touchdown that they gave up was on a very short field after the bad punt. And, of course, the offense gave up the other scores, didn't tackle in the end zone for safety.
The give to Montgomery. Stop this time at the line of scrimmage. STM has only one timeout left. So Sulphur, if they choose, can go ahead and run out the clock here. 1:35 left to go.
Ball on the Cougar 20-yard line. No gain. 2nd and 10.
It's going to be pretty close here, Jay. If they take it down, the play clock down every time here, even with the one timeout, it's going to be tough for St. Thomas More to get a chance at the ball again.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Play clock at 7. They'll let that time run down and now give the ball off. Jones straight ahead for about a yard or so, and now the clock inside of 1 minute to go, and it's going to bring up third down. STM will burn their final timeout right here with 56 seconds left to go in the game. Barry is getting ready to head downstairs for our post-game interview. I want to say thanks to Angel down on the field. Good to have her back with us again. And we will, Sulphur will run another play. It'll be a third down play. And then probably we'll have to do something on fourth down because there's a little bit too much time for them to just take a knee and let the clock run out. Third down coming up.
3rd and 8. Tornadoes.
Ball at the 18-yard line with 56 seconds left to go. Option play. Fusilier will keep it. Picks up about a yard. And now the clock will run. We'll see when they mark it ready for play. They mark it with 40 seconds left to go, which means they can only run it down to 15 seconds. And the clock continues to run. 8 on the play clock. And there it is. They will take the delay of game with 15.5 seconds left to go. Ball will be moved back to the 21. Do not expect Sulphur to go for a field goal here. They don't want to take a chance of anything being blocked. So they'll run a play on fourth down, but if they were going to run a play, why not snap the ball with 1 second left and not have to give up the 5 yards? So I don't really understand that, but that's what they did. Fourth down and 12. I formation. Actually an offset I. Jones is the fullback. Give us to Montgomery. There's the tackle with 11.3 seconds left to go. And so St. Thomas More will have that much time. Now, For those of you who don't follow STM closely and haven't followed Jim Hightower, not only at St. Thomas More, but also in his days at Catholic High over in Point Coupee Parish, they do practice situations like this. They do frequently have interesting things. And let's see if they pull one of them out right here. Connor on first down is going to just throw it as far as he can. And the ball is tapped, and it is intercepted, and that'll take care of that. With 3 seconds left in the game. Didn't know if he was going to go for a bomb, throw a hook and lateral, or what they were going to do. But I knew there were going to be something right there. And here it is again on the Slimco replay. And that will ice it for the Tours, who will go to 2-0 on the year. STM will drop to 0-2. And that'll be all. Sulphur's Golden Tornadoes have defeated St. Thomas More by the score of 9-6. On a night when the weather and the field conditions were the biggest story, at least for the first half of this game. And a game that was dominated by the defenses and big plays from special teams. And Sulphur getting one more play than the Cougars do tonight. 9-6 the final scores. And now STM will hit the road next week and take on the Lafayette High Mighty Lions in their third consecutive game against a member of District 3-5A. Barry Sherman downstairs looking for Coach Jim Hightower, hoping to, or the Sulphur coach, hoping to get a word with either one of them here post-game. And hopefully we'll be able to get that before too long. 9-6 your final score here. And